What's up and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be discussing some more Borderlands 4 news and more clues that it's coming in 2024. Now, in case you missed it, a couple of days ago I dropped a video called Proof That Borderlands 4 is Coming, where I broke down how Gearbox has been pushing out some recaps of their previous games that they made back during the hype leading into BL3. In case you missed it, I'll leave a link in the description, but it's still looking like BL4 is currently working its way down the pipeline and on its way to getting announced. As today, they followed the pattern by releasing a recap on the pre-sequel, just like I had predicted in the last video. Now hold on for a minute, let's just pause now. I finished editing this video 2 nights ago, and I had just assumed that the pre-sequel recap was indeed on the way. Unfortunately, I wake up this morning on Tuesday, and it is not on their Twitter, but instead, a little teaser for the Borderlands movie has dropped instead. Also announcing that the full trailer for the film will be dropping tomorrow on the 21st. I just wanted to add this in as the pre-sequel recap did not drop today like I assumed it would. But don't be alarmed, as a lot of people pointed out in the comments of my last video talking about Borderlands 4 Proof, Wonderlands is not a part of the Borderlands franchise, meaning that they will most likely not do a recap of it leading into PAX East. So it makes the most sense to use one of those weeks to put out a little teaser for the Borderlands movie. And that's exactly what I think this is, and I think our story recaps of the games will continue next week with the pre-sequel. And one last thing, can somebody please tell me why Lilith sounds like a dude?
God, I hate this planet.
Now making it 3 weeks ago since they posted the story recap of Borderlands 1, and 1 week since they have posted the Borderlands 2 one as well. And as I explained in my last upload, they're releasing one recap of each game leading all the way up to a gaming event known as PAX East, where it's expected that Borderlands 4 will be revealed by Gearbox. But like I was saying, we can expect to see another story recap next week of Tales from the Borderlands. And a brand new Borderlands 3 story so far video to follow, which obviously they'd have to pay the voice actor for Marcus and get editors together to actually make this all a possibility, which is our biggest piece of proof thus far. But on top of that, a clue I hadn't noticed was brought to my attention when I put up that video, and I realized I forgot to include another reason as to why this game is coming out so soon. So let's knock that out before I get to the big clue. Gearbox is not only known for announcing games at PAX, but Borderlands currently has an upcoming movie that's on the way. Set to release on August 9th of this year, fans are indifferent about how they feel, with some critiquing the casting as a lot of the actors are just way too old compared to their video game counterpart, and test screenings going over poorly to early audiences. Reshoots and script changes have also led to many delays and a lot more money being siphoned from the cash cow and into this film. Over $150 million to be exact. Well, for one, that's a lot of damn money. And figuring this is the one and only Borderlands film that we will ever see with that much money put into it, a decade of development hell, and yes, this movie has been in development for damn near a decade, first being announced back in 2015. To put that into perspective, I was 12 years old when that movie was announced, and here I sit today about to turn 21 in a couple of months, and I will be going to see that film.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa!
Do I think it's going to be good though? Probably not. Regardless, I see no world where BL4 doesn't release a few months after the movie. It just makes too much sense to not try and get the casual moviegoers to get into the brand new Borderlands game. Does it not? But one of my commenters let me know of something that I hadn't quite noticed yet. So after going and fact checking to making sure they were correct, like you should, I discovered that VBP 360 was indeed correct. Borderlands 2 and 3 are on sale right now on all platforms. So I went to the Microsoft Store and Steam, and sure enough, there they were. Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, and Borderlands 1 are all $20 over on the Microsoft Store in the Legendary Collection, which is one hell of a deal, figuring that you also get all of the DLC content with those 3 games. Which, if you do not have these games over on your Nintendo Switch and you'd like to go ahead and grab them, now would be a perfect time, and I'm not going to leave a link because I'm not a company puppet, but it's on Microsoft.com for anybody interested. Borderlands 3 is also on sale over on Steam, the Microsoft Store, and I'm going to assume PlayStation as well at this point, but maybe somebody in the comments can confirm that for us. And as for that game, I just wanted to show you this guy's reply to our friend here who let us know about this sale. Instead of just telling you whether or not I think you should buy it, I'll just leave that here. Also, if you think this is just a spring sale and it's dumb to assume this is a sign of Borderlands 4 coming soon, spring doesn't start till March 19th, and the spring sales always start in March. You know, when spring does. There's so many little things that have been going on, whether it's the LinkedIn leaks from several months back or all the way up to now these little teasers and driplets of information that we're getting. And I know this may seem small, but can we just remember that they did the exact same thing when BL3 was getting ready to be announced? The Handsome Collection and Borderlands 1 were both going on sale leading into PAX all those years ago. How do I know this? Because this was when I purchased the games on Steam. While I've been playing Borderlands since I was a little kid, that was when I made the jump to PC. And even before that, I already had the standard version of BL2, but I didn't have any of the DLCs, so I got the Handsome Collection because it was on sale. So please trust when I say there are way too many coincidences at this point to just say that's what it is. Gearbox has something planned at PAX East, and my lord, I'm more worried than you know to find out what it is. But it's all lining up like it's going to be Borderlands 4, as all the signs point to it being rushed out for a late 2024 release. That's the news though, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And I tossed up a video a few days ago which will further explain those trailers if you're at all confused at why they're so important. But I couldn't tell you in words how anxious I am to see what they're going to show off. With some speculating, some people have already played early versions of Borderlands 4. I personally don't know if this is the case. I think we'd be really close to that point, but not quite there. Let's just say the game is revealed at PAX East. I imagine it's just going to be a little announcement trailer, which even saying that out loud makes me a little queasy in the stomach. Not because I'm not excited to find out what's going on, but I worry about Borderlands 4 being rushed and how it's really going to hurt the property and potentially kill the entire franchise. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed that this all works out okay and the game actually is good. But hell, we know the odds of that are pretty much slim to none. And it's not that I don't want it to succeed, it's just that I have very little faith that it will. When it does come out though, trust me, I'll be here to let you know. But as they say,
but this shit takes time, little baby. This shit takes time, little baby, yeah. You know time is at a essence.
You gotta be patient, and that's what I'm trying to be. And I'm really not doing a great job. Don't worry though, because I'm going to keep you guys updated on all things Borderlands 4 and more. So if you'd like to keep up with everything, or you just enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it or subscribe if you guys are new. That's going to do it for me today, guys. I've got a never before done top 5 coming to you all this Friday, so please keep your eyes peeled for that. And a Wonderland retrospective coming out this Sunday where I will break down just what the hell went wrong. Which unfortunately means I need to get back to playing that dog shit. Ah, damn it, man. I swear every time I get on that game, the memories just come flooding back. Being so excited for it and then it just falling shorter than Hornswoggle. It ended up being a real kick in the nuts. But please keep a lookout. I'll be around. Follow me on Twitter for updates and shit like that. And that pretty much wraps it up. I appreciate you guys for all the support lately, and I love hearing all of your opinions on the franchise. Thank you all for watching this video in its entirety, and I love you all to death. Please take it easy out there. Stay safe, and with that, I will see you all in the next one.